Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again, another reaction for you guys. Star Wars Tales of the Jedi is here, guys. All 6 episodes are on Disney Plus right now, and I cannot wait to check out each and every one of them. I'm here, of course, checking out the first episode, Life and Death. Great title. I like that title. Straight to the point, Life and Death. So, I remember like a long time ago, before we actually knew what this was, a logo of Tales of the Jedi, or a version of the logo, appeared somewhere. And people were like, what is that? Like, is this like, is this a Luke show? Is it this, this, and this? And then we found out ultimately what it is. And I remember for the first time watching that D23 Tales of the Jedi trailer that came out, of course, last month. Phenomenal. Phenomenal trailer. I got so excited for this because it really just hit me on a number of levels in terms of all the characters we're seeing. The visuals are fantastic, reminding me of the final season of Clone Wars, watching that season all the way through on the channel, and just overall enjoying the season. Some of the stuff I wasn't the biggest fan of, but my god, those last few episodes were insane. But it visually was fantastic, and it looked amazing just like this does. And I cannot wait to see what they do, because we're having focus on AHSOKA Tano, Count Dooku, and I think somebody else. I'm not 100% sure, but there was a variety of characters they were showing in that trailer for Tales of the Jedi, so I cannot wait to dive in. So, without further ado, guys, I'm going to stop wasting time. Let's get into now. Let's check out the first episode here, Life and Death. I'm so excited. Let's go. AHSOKA? AHSOKA? I'm pretty sure this is following AHSOKA. Yeah. Oh! I like all the different like colors and stuff. That's cool. Wow. Her mom looks really close to her in terms of facial features and everything, of course.
AHSOKA.
Yeah. So cute. Oh. Okay. In case. In case. Seems very peaceful. Hope nothing changes that or affects that.
For luck.
What?
Who am I? Who am I?
Yeah, I wouldn't let her go out on her own like that. Especially with AHSOKA, but I don't know, hey. Like, look at that. That is phenomenal. That shot is great. Interesting little creature. She's like,
Everywhere there is life. Value it.
Value it.
Honor it.
What is that? Oh, okay. Let's say, I think she knows what she's doing, hopefully. Did you hear that? No. 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 Still alive.
Face death, AHSOKA.
Just face it, okay.
Kasha. Vita.
It's like a prayer, I'm guessing. Something.
Think we can lift it? Yes, I think so too. We never take more than we need.
I don't like this. I don't like this. Yeah. That ain't gonna work. Nope. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Now we know she's fine. Ooh. Oh, we're still fighting. Oh, shit. Yeah, pull up. Yeah, there you go. Man, she's fighting for her life. AHSOKA has no idea. Aww. Thank you, God. Thank you. Oh, shit. Oh, God. I wasn't expecting that. Dude, obviously she's fine, but what the fuck? I wasn't expecting her ass to get taken. Like it's just carrying her. She's like, what the fuck am I doing here? Okay, so you are planning on eating her. I was like, why'd you take her? Okay. It's like, what? I thought to say, she's gonna somehow stop this. She's riding on it, isn't she? I think.
Wait!
Yep, she's right on top of it. She's like, hey, everybody, hello. She's like, okay, I'm coming to get you now. And I'm out. I think she has an understanding of what just happened there. They're all confused. I think she kind of knows.
Jedi.
Jedi.
AHSOKA
Yep.
is Jedi.
Mm-hmm. There you have it, guys. The first episode of Tales of the Jedi, and I think it was very interesting for a number of reasons. Number one, we got to see baby Ahsoka, which was shown, of course, in the trailers, and I think we even saw like an early image like a while back of baby Ahsoka. But what I liked is that she was so young, and then this horrible thing happens where she gets taken by this like alien tiger thing. I'll just call it a tiger. That's pretty much what it looks like, but it's like, you know, a little bit different in the color, and obviously it's way bigger. But it takes her after getting shot at and everything, and the whole village shows up to start shooting at. He's like, okay, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take Ahsoka. Like little baby Ahsoka. I'm thinking, okay, the only way she gets out of this is if she really embraces the Force. Even though she's a little kid, it's not really, you know, like I don't think she's fully comprehending what she did. But that tiger is like going to eat her, touches its nose, staring into it, and I guess it sensed something. Or maybe they were able to communicate in some sort of way. Because she was going to get eaten, okay? And then she shows up with it in the village, riding on his back. And I kind of figured the older woman, who's part of the village that walked up when Ahsoka was born, and then heard the name and everything, I think all of them were really confused that Ahsoka, the baby Ahsoka, is riding on top of this beast, this tiger, and then just lets her go, and it just walks away. She's the only one, it seems, that kind of understands what this is, because everyone else seems like, what the hell just happened? Because they're about to run out there in the night, which is probably the worst time to do that, because you can't see really around you that much, so you're really going in blind, and you're also, you know, you're vulnerable. But they were all going to go in trying to find her. But realistically, if she wasn't Jedi or Force sensitive, she would have died. So going in would have been a waste of time, because the tiger hardly wasted any time to like, okay, setting you down, lick my paws, lick my wounds, okay, time to eat you now. So if she would have died, that there would have been no reason to go in. I understand why they wanted to, but yeah. What I liked is that Ahsoka's mom, which is, because I look pretty much almost exactly like my mother, but for some reason I wasn't expecting Ahsoka to look almost identical to her mother when she grows up, but she does. And I'm assuming that was her father, who was working on the house, and he was there and everything when she came back with the tiger. He looks very different from her in terms of skin tone, in terms of the colors all over his body. Her mom looks very similar to her, so she really took after her mother. But yeah, Ahsoka's too young to understand what was going on. And her mom taking her out to go hunting, I think that was interesting, because she says, first, look all around you. Life. Embrace life. You know, trying to give her some life lessons when she's too young, I think, to even comprehend. Or maybe it does sink in. I don't know. Because I don't know if you're a Force user, if you're able to comprehend and understand things more than a regular person. Because we don't have Jedi in the world. We don't know what it actually truly is to be a Jedi, besides what we know in terms of what they've told in the shows and movies. You know, we don't know to the extent with your brain how early on you can comprehend stuff. Because Ahsoka was a baby and was able to stop from being eaten because she was already Force sensitive. So we don't know, like, as her mom is explaining everything, obviously she was planning on giving all these life lessons throughout her growing up. But early on, taking her out on this hunt to help feed the village, she's telling her about embracing life. And then when she shoots one of these standing goats that's like, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Yeah. Then she's like, okay, Ahsoka, you gotta face death. You can't turning her face back. You can't look away. And then there's like a prayer that she says when she kills it. Of course, the beast, the tiger, is standing by. Now, some people, and I understand this, some people may watch this first episode and go, well, it's interesting, but not a lot really happened. I understand that, but I feel like with this show being partly setting up Ahsoka's life, essentially before we actually met her and knew her, in terms of how, like, early on, how young she was when this occurred, like, I think it's interesting to kind of establish that for the character, because she was just like, it seemed like it's a big event when a baby's born, it seems. At least for that village where they are. By the way, beautiful, beautiful planet. At least where they're living at on that planet. It was great. Looked really cool, right? And seemed peaceful to an extent. You realize, no, not really that peaceful. But I thought it was interesting to kind of see what her life was like before she was taken. I'm curious how old she was when she was actually taken from the village, because I'm assuming now that they know that she is, as they say, Jedi. Like, how long until someone finds her? Who's that going to be? I don't know. But yeah, overall, I enjoyed the first episode. Yeah, I mean, I guess I expected more, but again, these are short episodes. These are not intended to be full episodes like Clone Wars or whatever, so it wasn't never meant to be like that. But I'm excited for the next episode, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. I'm curious to know what you guys thought about this episode. Let me know in the comments below. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.